Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti has once again complained about the fixture congestion this season, telling the leading organizations in the game to get their act together. It was put to Ancelotti ahead of the game against Celta Vigo that Real Madrid would go through a run of 4 games in 11 days. The calendar is a calendar that objectively does not make sense. It's too tight, with too many games, and you have to evaluate the health of the players a bit, who are the most important part. Here everyone thinks about themselves, La Liga on their own, the RFEF on their own, UEFA or FIFA, and the players don't come into it at all. This is not correct. It is not the right path for football. Something has to change. Too many games. Ancelotti was strong on the issue, backing up recent comments and complaints made by goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois too. He was also asked about whether he would repeat the lineup from Tuesday, and made the point that he didn't mind playing every 3 days, but calendar currently was too tight. I have also heard that we have been giving them too many days off. In 4 months, 8 off. I have looked at the calendar and I have told myself that I must be wrong, but no. It's only been 8 days this year. In 4 months, 8 days off. The feeling is that football players are at breaking point. None of the El Clasico games this season have taken place with both sides at full strength, or even with just 2 stars missing from one side. Fans lose out on fully fit and rested footballers, who are far more creative and entertaining to watch. Carlo Ancelotti has told the press that there are no issues between him and star forward Karim Benzema. The French forward was taken off after 71 minutes against Chelsea in the Champions League, and did not look best pleased at the decision. The Italian manager told the press after the match that Benzema had some discomfort in his foot, whereas the player appeared to think he was fine to carry on. Ancelotti cleared up the idea that Benzema was angry with him for the change and using the injury as an excuse. Karim is fine. He had this knock and I took him off him because when I think the game is over I think about giving him a little more rest like Kroos and Modric. Benzema trained without issues ahead of the game, and Ancelotti confirmed he had addressed the issue personally with the Frenchman. The important thing is to explain it. I have spoken with him that if I can take minutes from him I will do it. It didn't make sense for him to continue with that little problem and the game decided. He understood it perfectly. The veteran star has had a tricky season this year, missing much of the first half of it through niggling injuries. Only in April has he looked similar to the Ballon d'Or winner from last year, and it is understandable from his perspective that he might have wanted to play as much as possible now sharp again. Equally, Ancelotti gave valid reasons for removing him.